Hi everybody, this is the last one, and I know this thing looks nutty, but this is what we got to be able to do because the state says so. And I'm not allowed to make any other comments about the state, so I'll be quiet now. All right, we've got 3 shapes here. We're going to have to find the area of a triangle, and we're going to have to add that to the area of a rectangle. Then finally, we're going to have to add that to the area of a semicircle. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to split my paper like this, and I'm going to write down the formula for each one. The formula is right up here. Area for a triangle equals 1/2 base times height. My area for a rectangle equals length times width. Okay, it's right there, right there. And finally, I've got the area of a semicircle. The area of a circle is pi r squared, but since it's only half a circle, a semicircle, we put a 1/2 in front of it. So now we're going to go through and label all the parts so we can make it very easy to put into our calculators. First of all, let's look at this triangle right here. The height is the 3. Okay? Now we know this is the base, but it's not marked. So we're going to have to keep looking until we find where that length is given. And that length is an 8. So we know that's going to be our base. As far as our length and our width for our rectangle, right here is our length, and this side right here is our width, which we have out here, so we know that's an 8. So that's the 2 pieces for our rectangle.
Please come to the front office.
Just ignore the announcements, please. Okay, now we're at the semicircle. And we know this distance right here is 8, but all we need is the radius. So we're going to take 8 and divide it by 2, and we get 4 for our radius. So it's going to look like this. 1/2 times a base of 8 times a height of 3. Then our length and our width are 10 and 8. And then our semicircle is 1/2 pi, and the radius is 4 squared. Then I'm going to have to add them all together. So let's do this in our calculator. 1 divided by 2 times 8 times 3 gives me an area for that triangle of 12 feet squared. Then we're going to do length times width, so we're going to do 10 times 8, which gives us 80 feet squared for the rectangle. And then finally, we're going to go ahead and do the area of that semicircle. 1/2, whoops, let me fix that, times pi times radius, which is 4 squared. And that gives us 25.13, etc., etc., etc. So I'm going to make that 25.1. Now we're going to add them all together. So I'm going to take 12 plus 80 plus 25.1, and that gives us a total of 117.1 feet squared as my total answer. All right, it is not that hard. We believe that you can do it. You just have to try. Just watch this a few times. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask us.